GM guys, welcome back to the Ladders Club. This is a very important video. Today I'm going to be talking about the US entities, the institutions who are selling at exactly one time, which is 10 a.m. US time. And that is what you can take advantage of. You can actually start shorting at that particular time. I'm going to give you the whole framework on what to do from here and how to trade with proper risk management. Guys, going to be talking about some more things like CPI, Bank of Japan decision, as well as the PCE inflation. You just need to stick with me for 7 to 10 minutes and you're going to get all the alpha. No time waste, guys. So let's go straight into the video. Very important chart in front of you guys. This Bitcoin lower time frame chart on 1 hourly. You can see how every single US session is probably a massive dump towards the downside, and the average dump is around 3 to 5% every single US session. I'm not even kidding here. It's in front of you. I can give you proofs. Look at that. It's crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Every single US session is a dump. 10 a.m. ET, when the clock hits 10 a.m. Eastern time, the price starts to go towards the downside and you can take advantage of it. We can see it on Velo as well. On weekly time frame, if you go by the sessions, you will see how Asian session is actually showing strength, whereas the US session has been taking the price towards the downside. This is not at all good, guys, but as a trader, we're going to take advantage of it and we will take advantage of it. But as a fundamental analyst, which is who we are as well, what is the reason of this dump in the US session? Let's talk about it, guys. So why does Bitcoin dump at 10 a.m. every single day at the market open? And Zero Hedge has called it out. Zero Hedge said, repeatedly said, that he thinks it's Jane Street who's doing this. Now, Jane Street is one of the largest high-frequency trading firms in the world. They have the high speed and liquidity to move the markets for a few minutes. And it's stunning. If they can move the markets, they can move the markets of other assets as well. And they're known to do this with other things as well. For example, Tesla. And now they're doing it with Bitcoin. Their behavior is very simple. Dump Bitcoin at the open, which is 10 a.m. ET, push the price into the liquidity pockets, re-enter at the lows, and repeat every single day. You can see it here. Repeat every single day. And why do they do that? Is because they want to accumulate more and more Bitcoin. As of now, Jane Street holds 2.5 billion worth of BlackRock's IBIT ETF, their fifth largest position. Absolutely crazy. And I thought it's going to end. I really thought it's going to end. But yesterday, the same manipulation happened. If you look at 8:30 a.m. when the CPI came out, lower than expected. The price actually moved towards the upside and Bitcoin pumped $2,217 from 87K to 89.5K in 60 minutes. 70 bill was added into the crypto market cap and a lot of shorts liquidated as well. But at 10 a.m., which is the time I'm talking about, the manipulation began, wherein the price fell from 89.3K to 85.6K in the next 90 minutes. 100 million worth of longs were liquidated as well. Now this is the story, guys. This is the story in front of you. The chart is in front of you. What is happening right now is pure manipulation. Why not take advantage of it? We should be taking advantage of it, right? And we will be looking at short positions for today's US Open and the next US Opens. Until the time there is a good US Open, which is price actually stabilizes in the US or price actually goes up in the US session, I'm not going to be confident about longing the market. Simple. It's very simple. My plan remains very simple. But again, there is another reason on why price actually dumped yesterday apart from the Jane Street thing, and it was the CPI. What? Why was it CPI? CPI actually came in at 2.7%, which was less than the forecast. The forecast was actually 3.1%. So the markets became extremely bullish and markets started to go towards the upside. But there was a catch. There was a scam happening in the CPI, guys. There was literally a scam happening in the CPI. Remember when we had the government shutdown and there was no data, because of that no data situation, 17 of 20 CPI components were effectively blank. So if you look at the table, the CPI table, which is here, you can see how literally 17 out of 20 components are blank. Only 3 components came in. So the calculation became bad, which is why CPI came in lower than expected. And month-of-month changes couldn't be properly computed. Now this is absolutely crazy, and people started to question as well. People were like, if inflation is really falling this fast, which is what they gave yesterday, 2.7%, it usually signs demand destruction, and it's not happening. It never happens in the soft landing situation. It always happens in a massive recession. So how can CPI be this lower? Which is why the price started to go towards the downside, and again the 10 a.m. manipulation happened. And now guys, we've got another event today. After the CPI, after the Bank of Japan rate hike decision, we have the PC inflation, which is Fed's way to see what's happening with the inflation. They do not look at CPI, they look at PC inflation. So it's very, very important, coming at 8:30 a.m. ET. And now this is going to be a scam as well, because 70 to 80% of the data when you're calculating PCE is taken from CPI. So CPI was a scam. So PCE has to be scam as well. Now, I would say do not focus on the PCE. Just look at the number. Just look at how the price goes up or towards the downside. I think the PCE is going to come in lower than expected, obviously because CPI came in lower than expected and PCE is based on CPI. So let that manipulation happen and then trade. Do not be trading before that, guys. Make sure you understand it. And congratulations to us, to me, to the people who are trading with me in Bitfunded. We have actually cleared the level 1. Bitfunded congratulated us. We have cleared the stage 1 and now we have moved towards the stage 2. Guys, you can do Bitfunded as well. Link is in the description. It's one of the easiest ways to get funded. I've done it in Forex. I'm doing it in crypto. I'm telling it a lot of times, guys. Make sure you do it. You can actually get this Christmas box, which they have the new scheme, which is pay for 2 and get 2 free with 90% profit split. It's absolutely amazing. And I am being very transparent with you again. I'm the most transparent thing in my house, and I'm more transparent than the most transparent class anywhere in the world. Remember that. So I don't know if it makes sense or not, but yes, my trading log does make sense. It does make sense because we are managing our risk properly. We are making sure that every single trade is journaled here. We have had 2 losses in December. One was the SUI long position and the other was the BTC long position. Other than that, we are having good winners and we'll continue to trade with risk management, guys. And that is what you're here for. If you want to treat trading as gambling, then please unsubscribe and go. Do not even watch for fun. If it's for dopamine, do not watch. But if you're actually looking to, create a business out of this, if you're actually looking to make money out of the industry slowly, then please subscribe to the channel, watch the videos and ask me questions. I'm always there for you. Now guys, what are we doing in this drama? This US CPI, the Bank of Japan situation, USPC as well, guys. We've wasted a lot of time in this video. What are we actually trading? That is the main question, right? So let's go. Let's go not into trading view. Let's go to Poly Market and actually talk about the trade, which I'm taking, which I've already taken. So I posted this on Discord as well. It's a very funny trade, which is what is going to be the SpaceX ticker. A lot of people talking about, the SpaceX ticker, and Poly Market is one of the best ways to bet and make money out of it. And what I saw was that there are some options. The first option is X. And I was like, no, X is not going to happen because this guy Elon Musk is going to save it for Twitter. Then I was like, sex, will this happen? And Elon Musk can actually do that. But in my opinion, the board of directors will not allow this. So I chose SPACs. And I chose SPACs. I said, I am buying SPACs when the odds were 22%, and right now the odds are sitting at 30%. So I'm actually winning in this position. You can do it as well. It's one of the easiest trades. That is my first trade. Should I put it in the logbook? I don't know. I've never put any Poly Market trade in the logbook, and I will actually do it. This is for fun, but I will do it. But yeah, this shows you, how we can actually make money outside of trading as well. We can be smart enough because we already understand what is happening in the market, right? But Kapoor, let's come back to the charts. Yes, let's come back to the charts. Bitcoin on 4-hour time frame, still falling below that ascending triangle, accumulating right now, but doesn't make me bullish until the time it actually breaks out, consolidates, have a good US session, and then goes towards the upside. Until then, I'm not very bullish on Bitcoin. It is consolidating, all good, but I cannot open a long position. For me, the level remains the same. Either it comes towards that 80K level, or it goes up towards that 100k level. But for that, it needs to go up and consolidate. And one good US session has to be there, because we know that US is literally selling every single session right now. So we come to Ethereum. Ethereum is at resistance. You see this uptrend. Ethereum is at the resistance of this trend line, of this horizontal support, of the EMA ribbon. So if the 10 a.m. manipulation comes back today in the US session, you should be shorting this. I'm already in a short position for Ethereum. And if there is no manipulation in the US market, then there is no trade for Ethereum. I'm not going to be longing it. I'm only going to be shorting it if there is manipulation in the US session. But I am looking to long Solana. That is one trade that I'm looking at. Why? Because Solana is right now giving a deviation of this 34-day long range. And this 34-day long range is a pretty amazing one, right? Now, if we get this deviation and if we get some consolidation here in Solana, then it becomes a long position with a stop loss below this low. Stop loss is going to be below $117, below this low of the deviation. And the price can actually move towards the upside like this. Now, if you get the EMA ribbons as well, you can see how the EMA ribbons are a resistance for now, but as it consolidates and holds the EMA ribbon to the support, the price can actually break out of the trend line as well as the EMA ribbons. I'm actually going to be looking to long Solana if it consolidates here and the US session is good. Now guys, another chart that I'm looking at is obviously not pump fund. I'm going to show you Hyperliquid first. So Hyperliquid bounced off a very beautiful level at 22.3, and remember we were talking about this whale who was going to get liquidated. He's already half liquidated. So he had a position of 58 mil and now he only has a position of 27.5 mil. He's still in a loss of 7 mil and liquidation right now is $23. So if you actually look at the chart, some liquidation is done, but if the price goes back, he will be liquidated and there will be a double bottom that I'll be looking to long. I am looking for a double bottom in Hyperliquid over here so that the price can go towards the upside for a small trade with a stop loss of 4%. So everything depends on the Hyperliquid whale liquidation. You have the address in front of you. You can actually search it and you can track this as well. Real time. You can track this real time. Now comes Pump Fund, guys. Pump Fund is one of the tokens which is in absolute FUD right now. Remember, we closed the limit order as well. It's in absolutely FUD. The volume is decreasing. They're making less money. People are going towards, from trenches, people are going towards the prediction markets. These guys are in danger because of the lawsuit as well. So what is going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen, but it has fallen a lot. It's down 40% in 1 week, which is not at all good. So again, if it gives some kind of consolidation here, which is if it actually consolidates here, then I'm going to be looking for a long position, or else I don't want to be looking at any kind of position. The only thing I want to do here is have a spot trade and not a leverage trade for now, because there is no way we know what's going to happen with this lawsuit which is going against them. The founder, the team, everyone is very silent. I think they're kept silent. That is the main thing to say. And the price is falling because of some reason. So you have to be on the right side, which is if you don't know what's happening, stay on your hands. Don't do anything. Just watch the charts. And that is what that is exactly what I'm doing with Pump Fund. I have a trade for Hyperliquid, which I just said, which is the double bottom and the whale getting liquidated. I am looking for Solana trade. I am looking for Ethereum short position, Solana long position. I told you guys, right? The final chart I'm looking at is Apple. Yes, we're looking at equities. We're looking at everything. We're looking at commodities, polymarket bets, crypto, equities, and now Apple chart is looking amazing. It's taking a resistance here at the trend line. And I think it's going to keep taking that until the time it comes to a good support, which is this. So I'm going to be looking to long Apple over here at 264. My stop loss is going to be below 255. This is the entry. This is the stop loss, 255. And I think it's going to go towards the upside. My TP1 is going to be 270-ish. Second TP is going to be 276. And then if it breaks out, I'm going to add to the position towards the all-time highs. It's a very simple trade. Where do you take it? You can take it on Ostium, which is a perp dex. You can take it on your real account. You can take it on eToro, wherever you want, guys, wherever you want. You can take it on a funded account as well. Wherever you want, actually. So guys, now we know what's happening with this US CPI, the fake US CPI, the Bank of Japan situation, the rate hike, and the PC. We know that there is manipulation going on in the US at 10 a.m. ET, exact time. And you need to be taking advantage of it, as we are taking advantage of it, right? You need to be focusing on your Bitfunded challenge and actually clearing it, because it's the best way to get funded. and to make money in crypto or any kind of markets per se, because I'm doing that in Forex and now I'm doing that in crypto too. Guys, be on the right side of the market. Any questions, put it in the comment section. Be on the right side, manage your risk, treat this as a business. No financial advice. Everything here is for educational purposes. I'm gonna see you later. Bye bye.